I loved the I Spy book series growing up. During independent reading time at school when I didn't feel like, reading, these books were always my go-to. And half the time I wouldn't even play like the hidden object games, I would just stare at the gorgeous photography throughout these books. Like, look at this picture and tell me you wouldn't want to go here. However, not only did I absolutely adore the books as a child, I would also frequently watch the stop-motion animated series by the same name.
Hi, I'm Spyler, and this is my best friend, Cece.
I Spy revolves around the adventures of a boy named Spyler and his dog Cece. Each episode follows a very simple formula. As Spyler and Cece are trying to solve a problem or complete an activity, they quickly find out they don't have the necessary tools. They then approach their friend Duck for help, who suggests they play a game of
I Spy!
to find everything they need. She then gives them a classic I Spy riddle with about 3 items they need to find on their journey. This show actually has a really unique way of encouraging audience participation. While they don't directly talk to the audience, they give the audience a good maybe 30 seconds to find the item before the characters do. So they're not directly talking to the kids, but they're kind of trying to get them to be like, oh, it's over there. Oh, it's behind you. It's right next to you, that type of thing.
You know, the clam said the clown might be right side up or upside down. Maybe we need to be upside down to see him. It's worth a try. I see a sand shovel and a colorful clown.
The show even encourages kids to go back and rewatch episodes with the secret challenger, which is given at the beginning of each episode. This is basically a specific item that appears in the background throughout the episode a couple times that the audience is supposed to find. As a young kid, I remember being a little annoyed with how oblivious these characters were sometimes. I mean, come on, I can understand how you can't see this clown because it's behind you or whatever, but
I spy a funny straw hat. Okay, so maybe I'll just try this other hat. What do you think, Cece? How do I look?
Hey, now that's a funny hat. And it's made of straw.
A funny straw hat.
I mean, come on, you literally just looked at it, picked it up, and tried it on. How did you not know it was a straw hat? Every time the two of them find something they needed, they sing this very catchy and nice little theme song.
Whoop! We found it! Whoop! We found it! Whoop! We found it! How about you?
And then pretty much the episode keeps repeating and repeating until each object is found. I do think it's kind of funny when they're looking for an object, but it's clearly a living being with feelings and emotions and thoughts, and they're just singing this song, calling it an it.
Mr. Clown, would you like to be in our musical show?
I love to sing, I love to dance, it's lots of fun to do. It'll be great and I can't wait to sing and dance with you.
I also just want to take a quick moment to appreciate the character designs in this show. I actually think they fit really well into the style of the books. I love Spyler's design specifically. I love that he's made out of materials and objects that are often seen in the series. Back in the day, I actually tried numerous times to make a Spyler before realizing that tennis balls can't actually fit on top of erasers like that. Gravity just doesn't allow that to happen. Cece is absolutely adorable too. I love that she's made out of blocks that fit into the I Spy aesthetic as well. The secondary characters are mostly just toys, but somehow they made them memorable enough. Even after going 15 years without seeing a single episode of the show, I remember them all so well. My personal favorites include the Domino General, the Silly Knights,
I can jump higher than you.
I can jump higher than both of you.
and oh my god, who can forget about Mumble Monster?
Mumble, are you okay?
After rewatching the show as an adult, you can really see how much love went into the overall production of the show. While I personally don't think the plot is anything too crazy, the overall set and character designs are fantastic. I also don't really know the right way to word this, but it feels like there's always something going on screen, in the background, in a not overwhelming way, if that makes sense.
A star, they could be for a Western movie.
Yeah.
And this is something that I personally really like. However, I can totally understand how a person can see this and find it just annoying or a little much. I was actually surprised to find out how little people actually know about this show. It is definitely the definition of just obscure 2000s, just strangeness. I actually was looking around online to see if there were any reviews, just on IMDb or whatever, from people who watched the show at the time, and there really isn't anything. Nobody watched this show, and it's kind of crazy. I honestly think the reason why not a lot of people saw this show is that it wasn't really accessible to many kids back in the day. The show originally aired in the United States from 2002 to 2003 on the HBO preschool block called Jam, and I don't know anyone growing up who had HBO to begin with. However, I watched this show growing up because my local library actually had tons of VHS and DVD releases of the show, and then eventually my parents did buy me a DVD with like a couple episodes on it. Did you watch the show growing up? Did you like the show as a kid? Do you have any thoughts on the show now that you're older? I would love to have a discussion with you guys down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this short video this week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I just hit myself in the face.